Hi, Aoife. Just a couple of questions, because if everyone's got to get a couple of questions in, I just wanted to ask you the obvious one. How excited are you to play in the big game? All that it means to go across the road to the big stoop.
Well, Andy, are you? Yeah, no, really excited. It's not every day that you get to play in Twickenham as an Irish person, I suppose, and to be able to play there with Quins is obviously extremely special as well. And I've only heard good things even about like the walkover and how much support we get as a side as well. So yeah, no, I'm really excited to hopefully play in Twickenham and yeah, just hopefully get a big win to kind of go into the new year.
And how important was it to go there with a victory from last weekend?
Yeah, it's important. We're going to take a lot of good things, and we've definitely a lot to work on from that Sale game as well. But yeah, they were a brilliant side, and I don't think you can underestimate Bristol going into this game either, because I mean, anyone would get up for a game in Twickenham in front of however many thousand people and in the stadium that it is. So yeah, we're going to have to be at our best now again this weekend. So no, we took a lot of momentum from the weekend, and yeah, hopefully we can build on that then this weekend too.
Thanks from me. I know everyone will want to have a word. Thanks a lot.
No, cheers. Thank you.
I'll go next if you like. I don't mind going next.
Sure, we're great.
Hi, Aoife. The only thing I miss is you sitting behind us drumming at the games. That was always a highlight for us.
Yeah, I helped train up the new drummer in Louisa Ward. So yeah, no, I think my skills are probably better put on the field than in the drumming anyway. But no, it was good to kind of, I suppose, still give energy to the girls on the side of the field, and yeah, just get involved with the crowd. And yeah, it was a bit of crack playing the drums as well. So it started with the idea of maybe playing the trumpet and then evolved into the drums. So I'm probably a bit more thankful it stayed with the drums than progressing to maybe a flute or a tin whistle as well. So yeah, no, it's probably better off with the drums.
Brilliant. Now, I saw you play on Saturday, and it was you fitted in seamlessly, and it feels to me if you've sorted out a really good rapport with Liana. Is that true?
Yeah, Lee's a really good friend of mine now, and she's teaching me a bit of Samoan and a bit of Fijian and all of that kind of stuff too, and I'm teaching her a few Irish words. So yeah, we were just bouncing off each other at the weekend, and we were very excited to play together. So yeah, no, Lee is a brilliant person, and she's a phenomenal athlete as well. So I'm learning loads from her, and hopefully she's learning a bit from me too. And yeah, we're just vibing off each other at the minute.
And how is it, because you've missed, because of your injury, I think it was like shoulder and neck, wasn't it? It feels like you've maybe watched a lot of stuff, but to come into the team as seamlessly as you did, that must be quite difficult.
Yeah, so obviously broke my collarbone and re-tore my MCL in that French quarter-final. But look, I got over here, and the girls were extremely welcoming, and they've just been fantastic, and the same can be said about the staff. Yeah, it's a real just family club here and a family environment, and I never really felt completely out of the team. So yeah, I think I pride myself on coming back from injuries and not just being ready to play, but being ready to perform. And I had to put a lot of work in behind the scenes to be able to do that, but I was very well supported by the team and the staff too.
And last quick one from me is Bristol Bears this season have underperformed considering their squad, but I think like yourselves, they've had a lot of injuries, haven't they? Some of their key players have been out quite a bit, but what are you sort of expecting from them physically on the weekend?
Yeah, like I said, I think any team would get up for the occasion that it's going to be, and yeah, they're going to come at us. I think they're going to be great. They've a physical pack. They've backs that, if you give them an inch of space, they'll take the field. And yeah, I think this week we're focusing a lot on ourselves, but we're aware of the threat that Bristol Bears can bring as well. But yeah, we just have to put out our best game and just worry about ourselves as well.
Brilliant. I hope it's a fantastic game, and good luck.
No, cheers. Thank you.
Hey, Susanna here from Off the Ball. How are you?
Oh, good. How are you keeping, Susanna?
I'm good. Yeah, I've never been on one of these before, but when I heard it was you, I was like, I'm jumping.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I saw your kind of clip on the Harlequins socials about your debut last week, but I think people over here would just be so curious how you're feeling. I mean, it's crazy to think that the last time you took to the pitch, was that quarter. Like it's been a long road in a way, but then also amazing to get your debut last week.
Yeah, it's a bit mad, to be fair, like how long ago that quarter final feels. Like I think, like injury wise, it feels like a long time ago, but like I think in my head it probably still feels like last week. But yeah, like I was just thrilled to get back out on the field. Like I think everyone is probably, they're either delighted with the drumming or sick of the drumming at this stage. But yeah, like I think, like I said, I hope my skills are better put on the field, and yeah, to run out with some absolutely world class players is like it's just a privilege, and yeah, to represent the quarters is just an honour as well. So no, I hope to just build on that, and yeah, just keep pushing for a spot.
Did it feel kind of natural running on? It's obviously your first game with a new team in a way. Did it feel kind of just slipping right back in?
Yeah, well, I mean, like rugby is rugby, but yeah, there's definitely bits of it that are different. Like, for instance, I was saying to one of the girls that like when I've come back from injuries in the past, it's always been very seamless, very easy, because the players that I'm playing with at home are people I've played with since I was about 15. So we know how we kind of play with each other. We know how we kind of operate, and here's obviously very different. But I got a good couple of sessions under my belt before I'd played. So yeah, I was just had to learn quick of how like different people move on the field or how people want to play. So yeah, it was just a steep learning curve. But yeah, I pride myself on my detail and kind of learning everything as quick as I can. And I know like in the past with Ireland, we've spoken about like learning fast and all of that kind of stuff, and it's no different to here. Like you have to learn quick. So yeah, no, it's probably just been a steep learning curve, but yeah, one I've not shied away from either.
Amazing. And in terms of like the UK, London in general, are you settling in well?
Yeah, no, definitely. Like I'm loving life over here. I'm studying in St Mary's University, and yeah, I like to kind of be able to study in the mornings and then come here and do my training is something that I didn't necessarily have in Ireland. Like I felt like I was always catching up because you had to try be in the HBC and in college at the same time. So yeah, it was always very difficult. But here, like the girls are just, they're brilliant. Like anything I do miss, it's just like I'm updated straight away. Or if I ever need to go for a coffee, like we literally just like drive into Guildford, which is about 2 minutes away. Or yeah, like everything is very central. So no, and then sure, I'm living out in the cottages with 11 other of the players, and yeah, it's like a little village out there. So it's brilliant.
I'd say that gets mental at times.
Yeah, definitely.
Has the experience kind of the club rugby and the PWR in general been really different so far in terms of compared to the club rugby you would have played over here? Just like on the pitch in terms of the standard, but then also even just off the pitch, like professionalism, all that kind of stuff.
Well, I think the only, like I can't really speak for on field because I don't think I've had enough minutes for it yet. But like I think off field, it's very similar. Like the setup in Ireland is very professional. And like the Celtic Challenge, like it is run as a really professional environment, and even any youngsters coming in, like they have to get to grips with it very quick because the standards are high and people demand a lot from you. But I suppose like one of the main differences coming here is that you're playing with a variety of different people. Like you said, like Lee is obviously a Kiwi, you've got obviously English players, Welsh players, Spaniards, like everything, and it's not just Irish people. So the way people approach the game is very different, and the way people demand the best out of each other is very different as well, because like how Lee operates is going to be really different to how I operate, but it's about finding that balance and seeing what we can kind of learn from each other, and then seeing what we can do to get the best out of each other. So yeah, I'd say for me right now off field, that's probably the biggest change that I've noticed is just the variety of people's experiences and how they demand their standards and how they operate on the field.
Yeah, just last one for me, if that's okay. Do you think that's going to be good for Irish rugby in the long term? Obviously, I saw a couple of weeks ago Brittany Hogan is going over to Sale. I think Niamh Dowd has gone over on loan for a little bit. Do you think that's a good thing that you're all getting these experiences? Yeah,
I think so. Like we're playing competitive rugby, we're playing week in, week out, hopefully, and yeah, like I think it'll be interesting to see how the Celtic Challenge goes. Obviously, the girls are out for the first time this week, and and like I'm intrigued to see how they all get on, and I'll be supporting them from afar. But yeah, like I think like the girls we're all going to be playing with world class athletes, and you've got current World Player of the Year and Sophie de Goody here. You've got former World Player of the Year Nelly Kildunn here at Harlequins, and you've got world champs scattered throughout it as well. So like it's just littered with world class talent, and it's yeah, for me anyways, it's about learning as much as I can from them, and hopefully they'll pick up a few things from me. But yeah, like it's definitely a different environment, but yeah, like I don't see how it'd be bad for us.
Class. Thank you so much.
No,
Good luck
cheers,
at the weekend.
Thank you.
Does anyone else want to jump in now, or are we all finished?
Yeah, hey, yeah, I'll jump in. So firstly, hi, and secondly, I was wondering, how are you finding balancing your studies and, well, playing professional rugby?
Yeah, I think I've been lucky that I've balanced a lot of things throughout my career. Like even when I was a youngster, I balanced several different sports and rugby as well, and then my studies on top of that, music on top of that, photography, the whole shebang. And like it's something that my parents always, like, drilled is probably the wrong word, but they always encouraged us to do multiple stuff, because like everything kind of blends into each other eventually. But yeah, like I've been really lucky that like the universities that I've gone to in UCD and St Mary's are extremely supportive, and they just allow me to, I suppose, excel on a rugby pitch, but also excel in an academic sense as well. So yeah, like I haven't found it too bad, but it does take a lot of balance and a lot of organisation skills as well.
So if you don't mind me asking, what is it you're studying and what do you enjoy most about it?
Studying physiotherapy, and I think since I was a kid, like the human body just intrigued me, of like how it performs, like how it operates, and yeah, like I just get a buzz of learning all about the human body. And I suppose whether you look at it from a fortunate or unfortunate perspective, like I've had a fair few injuries, and I suppose every one of those injuries is just nearly like I'm on placement. Like I just nerd out and look up a rake of papers on whatever my injury is, and I just learn new things about whatever it is. So yeah, like definitely I suppose the rugby sphere and the physio sphere blending together. But yeah, no, I think I'm loving the course, to be fair.
Well, that's all for me. Thank you very much.
Cheers, thank you.